morning. It is the hottest day of the year here in Plymouth. Oh my god, it's down them. I literally just came in here to put all my clean clothes away and I just realised, I don't know if you can see that, but there's something all the way down these. Anyway, it's the hottest day of the year and I'm not coping well, as you could probably tell. I'm roasting. I went out yesterday, I had the cutest little day on my own and I burnt my back. I don't know if you can see. Wait, I'm not showcasing this very well. My back's a bit red. I don't know if you can see my tan lines. It's sweltering, and I know during this series I've complained a lot about my flat and how much I hate it, but one of the positives is that it stays incredibly cool. Obviously it's still hot in here, but outside it's currently 31 degrees, which is just crazy. Honestly, it's actually crazy. I think parts of the UK are getting up to 40 degrees, so very lucky down here. But I'd say the temperature inside my flat's probably like 21, 22. So it's still quite warm. I don't have a thermostat, so I don't actually know. So it's still pretty hot, but not as bad as outside. So I've elected to stay indoors today until this evening. Yesterday I had the cutest little day. So everybody that I know works during the week, like Monday to Friday. And I have like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off pretty much because I only work my like early morning job. So I wanted to go and enjoy the sunshine yesterday and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to take myself out. So I finished at 9 AM. This little Primark shop, I'm wearing one of my new purchases, this cute little ruffle skirt. I think it's adorable and it's quite flattering as well, I think. £12. But yeah, I did my Primark shop. I got everything I needed for a beach day because I don't really have a lot of stuff. So I got a beach bag, I got a beach towel, I got flip-flops, a nice little dress for £12 as well. And I went home, showered. I was going to go to the Lido, but I thought it's probably going to be busy and I feel a bit awkward like swimming in a swimming pool on my own. So then I was like, I'm going to go down to Royal William Yard and take a dip there. But I parked up, walked down to the part that I thought everybody like swims from, and it was just all rocks and I didn't really want to scale any rocks, so I went back up and sat up at Devil's Point on the grass and I could see like a beach in the distance, like across the water, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I can get to that via the ferry. So I walked down to the little ferry port and got the ferry across, sat on the beach for a while, had a little wander. I think it was Mount something Coombe, I can't really remember, I don't know what it was called, but it was really cute. But yeah, so I feel like I did my outside time yesterday, so today I'm spending the day indoors. So I still got all my clothes to put away, I've still got editing to do, just like general tidying, because the place is like tidy enough, like I don't really have a lot of stuff, so it doesn't get like crazy messy, but one of my least favourite activities to do is put my clothes away, so I've always got like a pile of clothes to put away. This is the task at hand. These are all my clean clothes, and then I think some of these are just like clothes that I've worn once and I don't think are dirty enough to like wash, so I'm just gonna put them away. I've decided I don't want my bed in the corner anymore, and I can't put the headboard against this wall because it's literally, the distance between here and here is like 5 centimeters too short, which is really annoying. Part of me really wants to try and like squeeze it anyway, but I just don't think it's gonna work. So I might just move it over a little bit and see how that feels, and like maybe just turn this facing inwards. That's what I'm gonna do. If I move it much further, I'm not gonna have room to open the drawer. Okay, I moved it away from the wall a little bit, but it honestly just feels kind of pointless because I can't walk down that side still, and now it makes it more difficult to get down this side. But I think it does look and feel a little bit better just because it's not pushed up against the wall, so it kind of makes the room feel bigger in like in a weird way, I think. So I think I'm just going to leave it like that for the next couple of days and see how it feels. I'm finally ordering my blinds and curtains and stuff. I'm so excited. So I said earlier on that I was sent this beautiful swatch book. So I really liked this Liz collection. So this is like the linen collection. Ignore the fact that I'm missing some nails. But oh my God, I just love all of these shades. So I've gone for this colour for the living room because I've already got like pops of like pink with my like chairs and stuff. I've gone for this colour for the living room, and then this colour is going to go in the bedroom. But it was a really close call between these, was it these two? Yeah, these two colours, because I really liked this one. It's like got kind of beige tones like running through it a little bit, and I really like that. But the living room's already quite like white, if you know what I mean, so I didn't really want any more white in there. So I really liked this one. This one's called Sand Beige. I just think it's so pretty. So I think that'll look really nice with like the gold that I've got going on with my lamp and my picture frames and my pots and stuff that I still need to put those up. So yeah, so Sand Beige for the living room. And then I think this one's called Pink Lemonade. Yeah, Pink Lemonade for the bedroom. This swatch book has so many nice tones. Like, I honestly wish I had more windows to put blinds on because there's just so many really pretty colours in here. And they've got like some crazy colours, a nice kind of cool toned grey. It looks purple on the camera, but it is actually grey parchment. Maybe it's a little bit purple, but not as much as it looks on the camera. A nice teal colour. That's a nice like pale green. That's actually really nice, but that's actually like a sage colour, which I really like, but I don't really have any sage going on. Maybe if I had a window in the bathroom, but I don't. So yeah, I'm going for Sand Beige and Pink Lemonade. Honestly, trying to measure was like a stressful experience because I've got to make sure I get it like exactly right. Otherwise they just won't fit because it's like an inset window. So I can't mount it like anywhere else other than like inside the window frame basically. And I'm going for smart motorized shades so I can control them from my Alexa, and I'm just so excited. So I'm putting through my order at the minute. So I'm just doing the last one. I've done the 2 living room ones, and then I'm going to just do the bedroom one. So it's this smart motorized plain raven shade cordless. So obviously there's no like dangly cords or anything, which is perfect. And then Pink Lemonade, inside mount. I'm going for solar panel. I don't really know where the solar panel comes into it. Like, I don't want to have to recharge the motorized part, if you know what I mean. So I'm guessing it's built into the rail somewhere, or maybe I'll have to mount it behind it. I'm not too sure, but this room gets like a lot of light, so I just feel like solar panel is the best option here. And then it's all in inches, but I measured in centimeters, but I've got my little conversion over here, so it's 44 inches in width. Oh, I also did the measuring tool, which was really helpful. Yeah, this made me feel like more confident that I'm ordering the right size basically. I wasn't too sure about the width fraction. I didn't really know what that meant, but on here it says round each measurement down to the nearest 1/8 when ordering, and then obviously over here it gives me options in fractions, so I think 1/8 is the right one to choose here. And then since this is the bedroom, I obviously want them to be like completely blacked out. Finally put my order in for my curtain or my blinds. I've lived here for like 3 weeks, and obviously it's summertime and the sun comes up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, so I cannot wait for these to arrive. The most exciting delivery of the year has arrived. My blinds are finally here. I've been so excited for my blinds to arrive, and they came so much quicker after I finally got the measurements right. Oh, it says must lay flat. It also says don't open it with a blade, but how am I supposed to get through all this tape? I might just like try my luck and very gently use a blade, because like, how am I actually meant to get into this? I'm gonna have to be really careful. If I'm just really, really careful. That's not So I think I mentioned in one of my previous videos about the moving series, but these were very, very kindly gifted to me from 2 pages. I was like so excited when they emailed me because it was before I moved and like I didn't know where I was moving when they emailed, and I was like, oh my god, like this is gonna be perfect for my moving series. And these are some really fancy blinds. Oh, there's a box inside the box, so I didn't have to be as careful. Oh, they're stunning! They're stunning! Oh, the fabric, I haven't even looked at it properly, but it already looks beautiful. I'm gonna have to like slow down and read the instructions or something, but I just want to like crack them open. I actually was supposed to be working today. I even swapped off my shift because I was like, I'd rather be at home ready for my new blinds, honestly. So excited. Got lots of elements. We've got a couple of boxes here. Okay, so this is the first living room blind. I've got 2 for my living room. Even though I already like had the swatch book, that colour and shade and like material is absolutely perfect. And then this is the other one. The pink ones! The pink ones, they look so good. Like, oh no. Like the perfect colour pink. I think before I do anything else, I'm just gonna hold them up to the window and see if I've done a good job measuring, because we're in trouble if I haven't. Perfect! Oh, that's such a relief. I was literally like scared for a second. I was like, oh my god, it's too long. It's actually perfect. That is literally like, yeah. What is extra exciting about these is that they are controlled via the Alexa, and they have the option to be powered by solar panels, so you don't have to keep recharging them. So mine are solar panelled and controlled by Alexa, which is like, doesn't get any better. For blinds, does not get any better. So I've got a little remote and the instructions, perfect. Oh wow, it comes with wall plugs and screws. That's so handy actually. Okay, and then I've got my brackets, which just go on the ceiling, I think. It's important to always read the instructions before you get started on any type of project like this. Cool, I mean, they're already like put together, so you don't have to like do any assembly, which is perfect. I'm getting confused already. They're like literal clips on springs, so I thought it had something to do with this bit, but it doesn't. It literally just clips in. So it doesn't really matter whereabouts you put it on the wall, as long as it's level, which I think is honestly genius. So I'm just gonna try and put the brackets up, make sure they're like level and stuff. I'm just gonna crack on, and hopefully nothing goes wrong. Hopefully like the ceiling doesn't fall down or something like that. The roof's at like an upward angle ever so slightly. I don't know if that's going to cause any issues. It shouldn't do, but I'm just going to see if it goes up there and then tighten it all up. Hopefully they're in a good place. Oh my god, I think I've done it. And then, oh, don't be annoying. I was holding it the wrong way around, first of all, which is why I was confused. Second of all, my ceilings aren't level, which means that the blind's gonna be like, if I don't sort it out. So I've used a piece of cardboard to bridge the gap, basically. It's up there and it's not falling down, so I think that's a good sign. This fancy little solar panel. I don't know how to connect them to Alexa just yet. I feel like it would have been easier to do before I put them up, but also I'm pretty sure they need to be plugged into the solar panel to be able to connect so they've got power, if you know what I mean. Remote. So I'm gonna see if it works or if it just needs to like charge or something. Oh my god. Hey, that's actually perfect. That's perfect. And the job I did on leveling the ceiling, like that's actually completely level. Oh my god, I'm literally so happy with that. I need to adjust some of the like ribbing things. Such a nice warm hue in the room now as well. Perfect. I will figure out how to connect it to Alexa later. Okay, the one in the bedroom, no word of a lie, literally it just took me less than 10 minutes to put up. I was gonna film it, but I was like, oh, I just need to crack on, like, I need to get it done, like, I'm exhausted. But after doing some research, I'm not sure my Alexas are compatible for some reason. Like, I asked ChatGPT and it said that the Alexa that I have doesn't include like a thread router or something like that. So I'm not really sure if I can control it with Alexa, which is a bit sad, but I've got my remote control, so really, like, I'm just being fussy. Okay, I've got the remote for my bedroom ones. This is the true test if it's level. I'm not sure it is, but I've got a lot more wiggle room in this window because it's laid out a bit differently. You will see how straight it is. Not perfectly straight, a little bit wonky, but do you know what? I can live with that. And it blocks out enough light, you know, like I don't want it to block out every single piece of light because that gets creepy then, but that's like actually perfect. The reason why there's still light either side is because there's this little extra section of wall here and this wall like slants outwards, so it's never going to be like flush wall to wall in this room, but that's perfect. The colour's perfect. I just wish it wasn't slightly wonky, like that always just bothers me, but that's literally just because the ceilings just aren't level somehow. I don't even know how that happens, but I don't really know if you can actually tell ever so slightly going towards that way, but I can live with that. That was so much easier to put up than the first one. Once I'd, can you see me? Kind of, it's quite dark here now. Once I'd gotten the hang of it, like, oh, that one was so easy. I am going to leave the third one until later on because I need to have dinner, but yeah, absolutely love them.